and it looks like it's going to have to be modified straight out of the packet. So what's unusual about that? Alright, we're going to do an unboxing of this thing. This is a smoke machine. Open, it says. Look at that. It's got these little flip labels and it's open this side. I wonder why. Okay. I'm not sure if he used enough tape. Might have done. Maybe he was expecting this to go underwater or something. There we go, right. What do we got here? Piece of cardboard to nobody. What else have we got? eBay. Just thank you Sam Kwong from Monterey Park in California for sending this out to me. No, it wasn't free. I bought it. Dearest friend, my family and I thank you for your purchase and support here at Autoline Pro. Any problems with your equipment, contact us. We're here to help. What you'll need: air supply, got it. 12 volt car battery terminals plus, yeah, well I got that too. Smoke fluid, mineral oil or baby oil, both work. For any local Walmart pharmacies. Well, there's no Walmart close by, so I'll have to find it somewhere else. Filling the smoke chamber. Place the included glass marble inside the smoke chamber on a level surface. Pour in mineral oil until the marble is fully submerged. Okay, alright. Securely clip small clips on each bolt. The smoke chamber polarity plus minus will not matter here. Clamp the big clamps to your battery terminals. The unit is now turned on. Turn off, simply disconnect both battery terminals. When smoke starts rising from the chamber, tap the lid closed. Allow 20 to 30 seconds for warm up. Attention, the smoke chamber will get very hot. Will get hot. Where'd the very come from? For your safety, please handle with care. Interesting. Might have to modify that. I don't want the smoke chamber to get very hot. I might wrap it in something so that it doesn't. Air supply. Connect your air supply to the machine. Smoke will now be blowing out the exhaust hose. Begin diagnostic process. Keep the smoke chamber on a level surface. Connect a multi-size tip to your target testing location. Well, that's fairly vague. Use a flashlight to look for smoke that seeps out of your hoses seal system. Important: use the smoke machine in 10-minute max intervals to prevent overheating. In real testing situations, leak can be found in mere minutes. So this isn't a problem. Please remember to power off after use by disconnecting the power cables. I also might modify that by putting a switch in. I don't really want the only way to turn it off being disconnecting the cables. So a simple switch will take care of that. Product care and troubleshooting. Refill. Open the lid with screwdriver and add mineral oil until the marble is fully submerged again. Should smoke stop generating, inspect the fuse located along the red cable. Okay. Store upright. Congratulations, you have mastered the smoke tester machine. Okay, well that's that. Let's have a look at what else is in the box. Some bubble wrap, Ted will like that. Oh, there's Ted now. Some brown paper. Brown paper, 2 pieces of brown paper for no reason. Bubble wrap would have been better. But okay, right, so we've got our marble, which needs to be fully submerged, and our adapter thing, which is kind of cool. I like that. I wonder where he got that from. I dare say that I couldn't buy that in Japan anywhere. Anyway, right. We've got our clips. I'm not too sure if I'm happy about that. It's packaged while being crimped by that. It looks to be acceptable. Now the light's on, gonna have a better look at this. Hopefully that alligator clip there didn't damage the wiring. This looks fairly handmade. Well, that's a bit interesting. There's an extra piece of heat shrink on there that doesn't actually do anything. I wonder what that was there for. Anyway, there's one there. What sort of fuse are we running? 15 amp fuse. Again, I really don't like that. You could have used a zip tie and I would have been much happier. That's hasn't gone through, but it did dent it. Don't like that. And same story over here. I really don't like that. These are sharp, man. Like that'll cut your skin off. Anyway, let's look at the quality of the thing rather than how badly it was packed. The wire seems like it's good quality wire. It's 16 gauge. These clips, the alligator clips. Let's see how this has been joined on. That looks of acceptable quality there. It's been done fairly well. So yeah, that's all nice. Okay, now we've got inside the box. We've got more bubble wrap for Ted, and we've got basically a paint tin with a regulator, LPG gas regulator. See, I thought about, oh no, look at that end. That's a bit of a worry. I don't have anything that will connect to that, so I can't actually use this. That's really shit. I'm gonna have to go out and buy an adapter or something. Fuck. Anyway, I don't know where I would actually buy this regulator from. For outdoor use, install on the product. Predictive LPG gas regulator. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. That right there might have just fucked me. Camera shut down because of overheating. Good job, Sony. So we look inside. I've already dropped the marble in there, and what you see is we're connecting positive and negative to here, and my guess is that the current going through this wire here causes the wire to heat up. And then you've got this wick, I suppose it is, which is into the baby oil at the bottom, and that just, as it gets hot, it causes the oil to burn off the wick. That is my guess. It's fairly simple. However, I don't think I could have made it in Japan because I couldn't buy the wick. I can probably get more wire if I can figure out what kind of wire that is. The seller might be kind enough to tell me if I have any problems with that later. But I hope I don't. So air comes in here and comes out of there with smoke in it. I really don't know what I'm going to do about that fitting. That's not regular air fitting, I don't think. Okay, so looking at the instructions, it says, what do we need? It says we need connect your air supply to the machine. What you'll need: air supply, air compressor. Well, I have an air compressor, and the standard air compressor fitting, as far as I know, is this one here. Right? Now that does not connect to that, so you'll need something other than an air compressor. You'll need an adapter, unless your air compressor runs off that, but I don't think I've ever seen that before. So yeah, and it looks like it's going to need modifying straight out of the box, but what's unusual about that? Alright, the first mod I'm going to do is I don't like these cables. They're 2 cables is going to annoy me. They should have been joined together in my opinion, so that's what I'm going to do here. Just tape them together, and I've got some scrap bits of conduit that I'll use to run along it as well. Hopefully I've got enough. If I don't, then I'll just go buy some. Alright, so we've still got some loose, as you can see, but I guess the part it's probably going to be on the ground is now semi-insulated. Now the second mod's going to have to be me changing that out, or getting some kind of adapter for it. But I don't like my chances. Are they the same size? They might be. Could be the same size. So a trip to the hardware store telling me whether I'm alright or screwed with that. Anyway, I don't have any footage of what happened next. I went to the hardware store and managed to get an airline fitting that fit that regulator. And attached it all together and it worked and no problem. And then this happened. Can you see anything wrong with this? Because I had 3 train mechanics, myself, looking under this car, and we noticed nothing. And I put my smoke tester on it, and I could smell smoke. Couldn't find out where, couldn't see the smoke. But then I noticed this. Can you see it yet? There's no fucking hose clamp there. Yeah, you're gonna have a leak if you don't use a clamp. That goes without saying. Fuck me. Lucky for me, I have a few spare hose clamps. What size do I need? 38 to 40, I believe. These have never even been opened. Here we go. This will be them, I think. 38 to 46. That's me. I don't have any footage of what happened next here either. I don't know why. I just didn't turn the camera on. So I used the smoke machine and it was working great right up until the point where the exhaust hose got hot and melted itself. So then it became unusable. Contacted the seller and he sent me out a new thicker walled silicone hose for free and apologized, but because it broke while I was trying to use it, I packed it away and haven't touched it since. So yeah, but I did manage to find a couple of leaks before I put it away. I found out that my intercooler that I fixed was still leaking. It isn't now. And I believe there are a couple of other leaks, little tiny ones, that I was able to find by using that machine. So it wasn't a complete loss. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Later.